All right. This is really, really cool.
Yes, you see this, when this was first built, these are all sleeping rooms over here at one time.
Uh-huh.
And the same thing over here, these are all sleeping rooms. After he died, a lady bought the place named Lulu Hall, gutted it. Right here you can see, this is where reservation was. You can see the old outline of the desk that was here.
Right.
And they have this here, I couldn't figure out what it was for a long time, and an old timer told me, oh, that's where the telegraph line came in.
Oh, yeah.
You can see back here, there's a half a door right there. So this was a room right here.
Uh-huh.
That's the cook's room. There's a room here. Let me see if I can, this light kind of blinds because somewhere else here there was another door. I think it was right here.
Mm-hmm.
But there was 3 rooms on this side and 3 on that side. Had a total of 18 rooms when it was first opened.
Uh-huh. Did it have plumbing back then?
No, the plumbing wasn't put into the 1950s. That's where they put this false ceiling in. Because the bathroom, all the plumbing comes, and electrical wire comes in from right over there. So they had to put this in to hide the pipes.
All right. Okay.
There's something over here you might be interested in. I gotta find it first. The lady came here and said her great-grandfather worked on this building, and he put his initial. I always have a hard time remembering where. There it is.
Really? Oh, I see it.
Yeah, and I said, really? She said, yeah, about 1903, because that's when it was built. But I'm not sure. I never did ask her what the JL stood for.
Yeah. Huh. That's pretty neat. It's very neat. Look how big those skis are.
Yeah, they used to go up to the ranger station and pick up the mail on skis. And the range, well, it wasn't rangers, it was the Army then. And the Army would go to Fishing Bridge and pick up the mail and bring it back to East Gate.
Really?
There were some hardy people. That's a lot of skiing in one day.
Huh.
Some of the patrols
Yeah,
did
that's
10 miles a day on skis, one way and then 10 miles back.
Yeah. There's a lot of hills there,
Yeah.
plus over Sylvan Pass.
But the thing was patrolling the area for poachers. That's what the whole idea behind all that skiing was.
Oh, really? Yeah.
There were
Okay.
some hardy people back then. Some died, got disorientated in this blizzard and they lost their trail, and they won't find them till springtime. I think only 3 soldiers died, froze to death.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Here's that, on this big picture, there's where I was telling you about the dance pavilion that was out back here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I see that.
And this here is right out front here. This was Inspiration Point. People used to go there and just watch the elk and the bear down by the river.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. I was here a couple of years ago, and I was told that European royalty used to come here.
The only one was the Prince of Monaco.
Oh, is that why they call this Camp Monaco?
Yeah, and in 2013, the great-grandson came and they did the reenactment of everything that the father did. Prince Albert came.
Oh, really?
And that flag was given to Buffalo Bill from the Prince of Monaco in 1913.
Interesting.
I talked to the Prince Albert, and because I got off the subject, I didn't really want to talk politics to him, so I talked about his mother, who was Grace Kelly, the actress.
Oh, you met that guy?
Yeah, he was here.
Oh, he was. Oh, back in 2013, right? Okay.
2013, and I talked to him and I says, you know, your mom was a great actor, and he just froze up and he says, did you know my mom? I said, no, I seen her in movies. He said, which one? And the first one that came to my mind was called High Society,
Right.
with Bing Crosby, Louis Armstrong, and Frank Sinatra. And he said, I never heard of that movie. I says, geez, you know, Bing Crosby flirted with her through the whole movie. And he started laughing. He says, he says, yeah, I seen it. He remembered him.
No big deal to them, huh? They're like, oh, wow, that was her previous job, I suppose.
Yeah.
She was a good actress. I agree with that. That's the Irma.
That's the Irma on opening day.
On
If
opening
it's the opening day, it's hard to tell, because usually on opening day you would have all kinds of celebrations going on, but maybe they didn't really get into celebrating it that much back then. But I think it's a little later, to be honest with you, because Cody didn't get electric till about 1908. And see, there's poles there, electric poles. And that's when the dam was
you're
completed.
right.
And they didn't have electric there. Now, this place had electric before Cody did. They had a big paddle wheel out here on the river, and they got free electric. 24 volts was pumped in here.
Wow.
So they had lights, and people would come all over, even from Billings. They'd never seen an electric light before.
Wow, I bet this place was pretty busy back then, huh?
That's a picture of the Wild West show right there. More or less, I believe it's an advertisement for Buick.
Oh, yeah.
There's Bill Cody right there, and this is the Wild West show. That house, I found out, is Teddy Roosevelt's summer home. So the picture I believe it's taken in Oyster Bay, Long Island, because that's where his summer home was at.
Oh. Nice. So he's a Buick man. Buffalo Bill was a Buick man. Interesting. Guess what I am? It says that we see here a box with 5, looks like crystal balls in it.
Yeah, one lady told me, she said that was a bar kit, and I said, no, you want to drink that stuff. It's carbon tetrachloride.
And what's that used for?
It's actually fire extinguisher.
Oh, it is?
You throw it at the fire if the fire gets out of control.
You throw the balls at it?
It has something in it that takes the oxygen out of the air
Oh.
and kills the fire. You put it right up here in this thing. You put it up here, and when you need it, you just throw it. And I did a little bit of research on it and found out that, well, it was used for a great story, arson fires. People who wanted warehouse fires, like in Chicago and New York.
Right.
That's the stuff they would use because it wasn't traceable. They could bust the bottle open, leave it on, start a fire, and it would keep the fire, and they could be 20 miles away when the whole warehouse went up. It took investigators 10 years to figure out how they were doing these arson fires at the big warehouses and get insurance money for it.
Oh.
You ever seen that movie Backdraft?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's the stuff they were using.
Right.
It slows the fire down till air hits it, and boom, man, it just goes.
I remember that famous line from that movie where he goes, you know, fire is a living thing. It grows, it eats, and it breathes, and it hates.
That's his name.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, he did a good job in that movie.
Yeah, he did.
Here's a picture of. This is the opening of the Cody Enterprise newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot this guy's name. Let me see, Colonel. Ann Chamberlain. They have the Chamberlain Hotel named after her in Cody.
Oh, okay.
She was considered one of the fastest typesetters in
Really?
the Intermountain.
Wow.
But unfortunately, the type was made out of lead, and she died of lead poisoning.
Oh, from
From all
touching?
the years of handling
Yeah,
lead.
right.
And this guy was a friend of Bill Cody's from Washington. They don't even. Oh, John Peaks. He came out west for his health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the weather did not help him that much.
Hmm.
But there's a nice hotel in Cody that's been remodeled named after her.
I think I drove by that this
Yeah.
morning. Great, we have an old bar here.
Oh, hell, let that fool you, that's not original.
Oh, okay.
No, this was, like I told you, was a sleeping room here.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But people are always looking at, they say, boy, that's a collector's item, that Pepsi. This came out of the building where I met you, and there used to be an old lodge there before they built a new one. This came out of the bar that was over there.
Oh, okay.
So he moved it over here, because they do have, well, weddings here, meetings, and so they opened up a little bar here for the people.
Great, yeah, that's pretty neat. Every place needs a bar.
I guess so.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. You notice the electric is knob and tube, that's original wiring.
Right up there, yeah. Yeah. That's, what are those made of ceramic?
Ceramic?
Or is it ceramic?
Yeah, those are ceramic or porcelain.
Porcelain, yeah. Okay. Neat.
Here's a great picture right here. Wild Bill Hickok, Bill Cody, and Texas Jack.
Yeah, that's
This
great.
is when they performed on stage. Great photograph.
Wild Bill, he died, what town was it? It's up in the Black Hills, right?
Deadwood.
Deadwood, that's right, it was Deadwood.
They always say the ace is an eighth of a dead man's
Dead Man's
hand.
Hand, that's right. And is that Annie Oakley?
Annie Oakley and Butler, I believe his name was, her husband.
Oh, she had a husband?
Yeah.
Boy, he was living in a pretty big shadow, huh? I didn't know
I think he
that.
was 30 years older than her.
Wow, wow.
Fred Butler.
Fred Butler. All right. Yeah, this is great. Thank you so much
Oh,
for
you're
your time
welcome.
today. I
Glad
really
didn't open it
appreciate
up. I
that.
don't mind coming over.
Yeah, this is super cool.
Now, one more thing, Buffalo Bill stayed when he was here. Now, he's only been here 6 times that people know. He had this whole east side front room.
Oh, he did?
That's where he stayed when
Okay.
he stayed here. People ask me about him and I say, you know what? There's so many stories about him, I don't know what to believe anymore.
Yeah, he's a real legend, huh?
Yeah,
He's
there's so many stories and I know more about the building. I did a lot of research on the building. There's a picture here of Archibald Abraham Anderson. He built this building. This is a self-portrait of him. This is his place down on the South Fork. He's the one who built this building, and he was the first superintendent of the Shoshone National Forest.
Now, the South Fork, is that the south side of the Buffalo Bill Reservoir?
Yeah.
Right,
If
okay.
you ever get time, that is worth a drive.
I've never
down
been there.
It's gravel. It's about 8 miles of paved road, then it turns to gravel. It is really, really worth going down. It's a whole different topographical. It's completely opposite of what you see here. The mountain ranges and the valleys, and it's just beautiful.
Wow.
And then it ends.
Yeah,
40 miles down it ends, and that's where you go into Yellowstone Park to the thoroughfare.
okay.
We got to hike into that area.
Right. Yeah, neat. All right. What a great tour. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Actual luggage that went with the Wild West show?
Holy cow, that's big,
Yeah.
huh?
You couldn't get that on a plane today.
Oh, no.
No.
You'd have to send that through UPS or something like that.
I don't know who would take something like, yeah. Or a freight train.
A freight train.
Not
yeah.
train, I mean freight.
Right.
18-wheeler.
Great. Can I sign the register? you
Yes.
mean? What's the date today? 21st?
Today is the 20, geez, I forgot. I think it's the 20th. Yeah, today's the 20th.
All
Here's
right.
something you may want to, just historical plaque.
Right. Pahaska Tepee. Excellent. Thank you so
It
much.
means
Mike.
long hair lodge.
Right. After, yeah.
Crow Indians called it. Now, they called custard Pahaska.
That's right.
But in Cheyenne, Pahaska means yellow hair.
Oh.
Each Native American dialect means something different.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh.
they all mean something. I think they just made it up, that's all.
I don't know. Could be.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Okay,
All right. Thank you, Mike.
you're welcome. Hey, Mike,
Yeah.
this building came out another 75 feet. You can see where they put these logs in. It looks so out of place.
Yeah.
They had another 50 rooms on when the auto season started.
Oh, yeah. Right.
And
okay.
it was tore down in 1962 because it was kind of falling apart.
Oh, okay.
But you can see that this here, these were like hallways.
I do
Then
see
there was
that.
an upstairs hallway.
I see that. Excellent. Thank you. I never
Yeah.
would have
A lot of
noticed.
people, I only seen one picture of it, of the back when it was on. Only one picture I've seen.
Oh, wow. Interesting. All right. Thank you so much.
You're
You have
welcome.
a good day.
You too, sir.